Hello everyone, welcome to English 911. Today is very special because I'm going to talk about 4 different phrases and words which are usually used incorrectly. You know that English is sometimes confusing, especially if it's not your first language, and that's what I see when I teach my students English, because most of my students actually they don't speak English as their first language. English is not their first language. So let's get started. The first one is it's and it's. These two are quite confusing. It's because they are basically pronounced exactly the same. The only difference is you can see that the only difference is the apostrophe right there, okay? Now the first one, let's have a look at this one. It's is basically possession, okay? This one, you can call this as possessive pronoun or possessive adjectives. Well, it depends on how it's used. But it's basically used to show possession, okay? Without apostrophe, right? Well, it's with apostrophe is basically a contraction. This one is a contraction of 2 different words, it and is. So you have it apostrophe is. Okay, you can use this in the present simple or present continuous, right? So without apostrophe, no apostrophe right here, nothing, showing possession. And with apostrophe right here, it shows contraction of 2 words, it is. Now let's go to the next one. This one is also quite funny because, most of my students, they can't even tell which is which. Well, basically some of my friends also, they can't tell which is which. The first one is thank God, and the second one is thanks God, if you see that. Okay, so thank God is actually an expression, okay? An expression that you use to show that you are actually thankful of something that is good, that actually happened to you. For example, you got home safely from a long flight and tiring flight, and you say, thank God, finally I got home. Okay, thank God, expression. Well, the second one, thanks God, is basically like you say thank you to someone. So thanks God, maybe it's better to have this on like thanks God, it was a safe flight, for example. Okay, thanks God, I got home safely and sound. Alright, thanks God and thank God. So if you just want to say that you want to express your gratitude, I think it's better to use thank God. Avoid using thanks God. Alright, now let's have a look at these 3 different words: success, succeed, and successful. Alright, these can be very confusing if you don't know how to use them. Alright, now let's have a look at the first one. Success is a noun. It's basically a noun. Succeed is basically a verb, and successful is basically an adjective. Right? So how you use these 3 words in a sentence is basically very different. Alright? For example, it was a huge success. Okay? The show was a big success. Now, verb, for example, succeed. I succeeded in the exam, for example. Succeeded. Right? Succeed, it's a verb. Adjective, for example, he was successful as a businessman. He was a successful businessman. Adjective. Right? Success is a noun. Succeed is a verb. Successful is an adjective. Now, this is the last one for today. Join with us. Well, I've heard so many people actually say join with us, but actually this is a wrong expression. If you want to say join someone, you don't need to use this. Just say join us. Join us. You're not going to say join with us. No. But you gotta say join us. Alright? Okay, so that's all for today. Hopefully this small and simple video could really help you. For information like this, don't forget to subscribe English 911. Hit the like button, don't forget, and subscribe to this channel also. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.